Danger if Donald Trump wakes up angry, watches Fox and Friends, and fires Bob Mueller?
Well, I hope he doesn't do that.
He wakes up angry and watches Fox and Friends most days.
It would set off a firestorm. I think it would be, not only on the Hill, but in the streets.
Look, if the president does go ahead and fire Robert Mueller, we would have people take to the streets. I believe there would be widespread civil unrest because America.
Before I end, that's my call to action here. Please don't just come here today and then go home. Go to the Hill today. Get up and please get up in the face of some Congress people.
You cannot be civil with a political party that wants to destroy what you stand for, what you care about.
Joe says that, when they go low, we go high. No. When they go low, we kick them. That's what this new Democratic Party is about.
Is your reaction to that as a method of reopening the government?
I hope that he doesn't take us down that path. If he does that, we'll file a motion or a resolution of disapproval in the Congress right away and ask for a vote on it. We'll also fight him and challenge him in every way that we can, in the Congress, in the courts, and in the streets and protest.
Let's stay the course. Let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere. That even Democrats haven't seen the kind of outpouring of protests, over 700 incidences of protests this weekend. Seeing that, they will be more forceful, more confrontational, and more prepared to push
them. You're in the arena. Once you get into the arena, this is again not for the faint of heart. It's Sunday morning. I know I just came from church mass, but nonetheless, I'll say this. When you're in the arena, you got to be ready to take a punch. You got to be ready to throw a punch.
Where Donald Trump won big, that it does you any good running away from Donald Trump. I think you need to go back and punch him in the face.
And there's, no organization is perfect. There was some violence.
Any reasonable person would say we shouldn't be destroying other people's property, but these are not reasonable times.
But thank goodness for the looters, man.
And please, show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
I don't care that much about statues.
Shouldn't that be done by shouldn't that be done by a commission or the city council, not a mob in the middle of the night throwing it into the harbor?
People will do what they do.
What you're seeing behind me is one of multiple locations that have been burning in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Do not get it twisted and think that, this is something that has never happened before, and then this is so terrible, and where are we, and these savages and all of that. This is how this country was started.
People get mad, and people get sick of it. People are risking COVID to explain to this country that we're fed up.
Most of the major movements in American history have started at the grassroots level and at some point have turned into direct conflict with American government. So remember your history before you judge.
That's it right there. They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
Well, I'd like to punch him in the face.
He intended to use that gun to kill Donald Trump.
I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Look, as his character is stabbed to death.
Well, my answer to that is,
this is good. Where was... No, you should...
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
What would you serve? And he has an answer just like that.
Hemlock.
If you're going to shoot him, you've got to shoot to kill.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
I'll meet him in a hotel room any day of the week and give him a Louisville Slugger.
The government's going to kill this guy.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
That that I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife. When he came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers, he said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
That we, when we stand up to those who oppress our communities, that Allah accepts from us that as a form of jihad.